Hi, I'm John Sullivan with 401k Specialist from the floor of the Fi360 Conference here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm with Dave Reich, who is with Hub International, and we were talking a little bit about M&A and what's happening in the advisor space. What is happening in the advisor space, Dave?
Well, M&A is certainly picking up. I think we're starting to see a consolidation, and just like we're seeing consolidation within the record keepers, we're seeing consolidation on the advisor practices as well. And so my firm, we're on the acquiring side of things right now, and that's it's a good place to be. We've got a great value proposition for advisors, so we focus on a part of the advisor practice that's difficult for many folks, which is the client acquisition piece.
Sure.
We're a large insurance and employee benefit shop, the fifth largest in the country, and so we have hundreds of thousands of commercial relationships, and so those are relationships where today we don't have the retirement relationship, but we do have a relationship on the insurance side or on the employee benefit side, and our goal is to continue to grow our relationship with our clients to be their one-stop complete source for what their needs are in this space. And so for us, we really are looking for advisors that we can bring into that system and have them be successful.
That's great. Now, what's driving it at this point? Is it just a good economy?
I think there's some of it that's a good economy. I think there's some where there's money that's coming into the space where they're investing and just aggregating up shops. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I'm sure there's going to be a period of time that will be out there for, but I don't know if that's really for some advisors, I think that'll be a good place to go, but I don't know if that'll be the best place to go for most advisors. I think there's got to be a value proposition that's in there. When you look at any of the insurance and employee benefit shops that are out there, they've got currency. They've got the ability to not only pay a nice amount of money for a business, but they've got ability to drive referrals over to that advisor. And for most advisors, growing the business is their number one challenge. So that's a big piece for them.
What about some of the aggregation firms, the GRPs, the RPEGs? So you see those as a threat?
So we partner. It's funny, today we use RPAG, so that's one of the tool suites that we use.
Okay.
So we have advisors that use that. We have advisors that are part of GRPs. So we don't see them as threats. And really, quite frankly, even the other firms that are acquiring practices like ours, we all have different value propositions. So there are some that fit better in some models and don't fit in others. And so there might be an advisor that's a great fit for one of the large aggregators that's not an insurance-based firm, and not a good fit for us, and that's okay. There's plenty of advisors that will start to look and say, hey, is this a good idea for me to do it? And then which firm is the right firm for me to do that with? So
I mean, it really is a cultural thing still.
Oh yeah, cultural. We are in a relationship industry, and we always have been, and we always will be.
Despite all the technology and all the bells and whistles, it still comes down to people, huh?
Absolutely. Though the technology is important, but yes, it still comes down to people.
Wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. Dave Reich, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Take
Once
care, John.
again, I'm John Sullivan with 401k Specialist.